Venus and Cross Watcher. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I go live for other messages, other readings, other material. Please feel free to check out some of the other readings that are on the channel as well. If you're interested in a personal or spiritual life coaching, please see the description box. All that information is in the description box below. Also, if you're interested in my Amazon wish list, that link is also in the description box, okay? All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look into your energy as far as the access to you, okay, which is something that's very important. We want to look into that, see where you are with everything, and see how you're taking care of yourself with that. And also, what does forward movement look like, okay? All right, let's see who we have in here this morning so far. Hello, Changes Life 647. Hello, I missed your live yesterday. Missed the live yesterday, but have seen it on point again. Thank you so much for your feedback. Hey, Amelia. Hey, Saranda. Hello, DP. How's everybody doing today? I hope your day is going well so far. Okay. Great, great, great. Let's get started. Pisces, going to go ahead and get started here with your energy. And see what we got, okay? Let me get 5 good shuffles. Hey, Dorothy. How are you? All right, it's 1, 2. Let's get 3 more. Let's get 2 more. Hey, Bianca. How are you? Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. All right, let's see what we got, Pisces. Living a dream. Awesome. What messages do we have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. Let's look at the access around Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. Okay. I hope you're enjoying your day off. I'm doing good, Bianca. Got an extra card here. All right, Pisces, let's take a look. The overall energy I have is the 10 of Cups. Ooh, okay. At the bottom of the deck, I have the 9 of Cups here in the reverse. Starting off, Pisces, with your energy, water energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay. So for the most part, you seem pretty happy, Pisces. You really do. I get this vibe here that you just have this free spirit about you today. Hopefully that carries on each day. At least you try to start out the day like that, but we never know what's going to happen as the day unfolds, right? But it seems like for the most part, you start your day off in good spirits. Let's see here. This is so random, okay? Somebody could be, I don't know who or what. Somebody either this morning or maybe you're doing it right now. Somebody is preparing bottles for their baby. I don't know if you're getting ready to take your baby to a babysitter or you did that this morning, but it's like I see somebody preparing bottles. I don't know. I literally see somebody standing in the kitchen preparing baby bottles. Clarify the 10 of Cups here. The 6 of Cups in the reverse, Pisces. Okay. Thank you, Dorothy, for your feedback. Hey, Patricia. 6 of Cups here in the reverse, Pisces. Okay, feeling pretty good. We always know you're looking good, right? With the Six of Cups in the reverse, here's the thing. um, I'm hearing you bit off more than you could chew. Okay. So there could have been a situation at some point that you bit off more than you could chew, or you took on more than what you could. And that could have been with a friend of yours. Maybe this was a friend that said, girl, let me can I stay with you for a few days or something like that? And then they got over there and it got to be too much. Or maybe it was a family member that you allowed to stay with you for a little while and it got to be too much. Or it could have been where you did a favor for someone, but that one favor ended up being, it took away a whole day or 2 days out of your life here. So I feel like, Pisces, you've learned to still be helpful, but not to the point where it's putting you out of your comfort zone. Okay? I don't know. I don't know why that's coming out. Maybe you just had it with doing so much for people, and then it's like you're depleted and they go on about their merry way and they're happy because they've had your energy and your help. Yeah, the Chariot, look at it. It's like, yeah, I feel pretty good now, Pisces, thank you. And they're ready to go. So you're seeing now, like, wait a minute, why does this keep happening? People just come back to me, just, like a cell phone when it's low, when it's on, like, it's 5%, and they come to you to get recharged. And you're thinking, what is this, So I feel like you've noticed that, Pisces. I don't know if it's just specifically friends or family or just people in general. You've gotten to this place where you're tired of being somebody's charger. You're tired of being somebody's charger. You're like, I don't want you just coming over here to plug up to me to, get your energy all restored. And then after that, hey, it's just, everything's hanky-dory. Just like, okay, and they're ready to go. I do get the feeling with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, you're not able to go to these people and recharge your battery at all. It's like, I'm not going to say they're not capable of doing that, but for some reason, I don't feel like they're available. Or maybe you don't trust their judgment. You don't trust their decisions or something. Clarify the Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. You have this way about you where you're like, I already know I got to look out for myself, because if I try to rely on, why am I hearing somebody's name is Keisha? If I try to rely on Keisha, I probably can't rely on her, or Kevin or somebody. I try to rely on Kevin and he's probably not going to come through. So I need to make sure I'm good. Okay. So clarify that Queen of Wands here. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. And this person, Pisces, there could be one person in particular. You notice, like, this person will show up for you, but they take their time. They take their time. Like, but you notice whenever you need to show up for them, man, sometimes you leave the house and you probably got on 2 different shoes because you're in a hurry, or you were like this in the past. Maybe you're not like this now, but you would take off, if you didn't have to work or anything. Then they would call you, or just other people, maybe family or somebody would call you. Hey, I got this going on. Hey, I got that going on. And you probably would, leave out the house real quick. And you notice whenever you called on somebody, they took their sweet time. So you learned something about that. You're like, wait a minute, hold on. 2 of Cups in the reverse. You could have literally felt like, nobody filling my cup like that. Not saying you're selfish or anything, or not saying that people have to pay you back, but it just made you, after a while, started making you feel some kind of way. You're like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but when I ask you for favors, it's just like you don't have time. So you could be getting to a place where you're like, wait a minute. Page of Cups here. So you have a new idea. You have a new idea of how to handle this. You're still going to be there for people. You're still going to care for people. But with the 6 of Pentacles here, I feel like you got into a place, Pisces, that you're willing to give your time in a way that is not going to take away from you. Okay? Maybe in the past you can admit that you gave your time freely. You gave too much of your time freely. and you didn't have enough time for yourself to get balanced. 10 of Swords in the reverse. But the beauty of this, Pisces, is that you're not just blaming other people. Mainly, you're blaming yourself. Okay? You're seeing your own mistake here. Okay? But I do feel like there have been people in your life that have taken advantage of having this access to you. Have taken advantage of having you around all the time. Page of Swords is in the reverse. Yeah. They've taken advantage of that because they thought that since you had a pure and genuine big heart, that they could call on you. You know, they just knew they had you in their pocket. I hate to tell you that, Pisces. A lot of these people thought they had you in their pocket. They thought that, you know, some people get comfortable to the point where they'll just keep calling you and they won't call anybody else when they can because they know that you're going to show up regardless. Right? They know that. Why am I hearing gas money? So there could have been somebody that relied on you for gas money. I don't know who that is. But, you know, they called on you for gas money. With the devil here in the reverse, Capricorn energy, you learn something else. You were like, wait a minute. This can't be right. This doesn't feel right in the past. You're like, this doesn't feel right. Give me a little bit more on the devil in the reverse. You just felt like you were just running. Running for people when they call. 5 of Cups in the reverse. When you came to this realization, you started backing up a little bit here. You started backing up. You started feeling better. People started questioning. The 7 of Swords here. And when you backed up and you started really looking at things, you were like, hold on. Something isn't right here. And you noticed that maybe this was significant others that maybe you know, people you were dating that had that access to you like that. You noticed even they were tripping too. After a while, once you got past the whole, you know, dating and honeymoon phase, you noticed that people that you were dating were on the same type of time for some reason. Only calling you when they wanted something. Only being around you when they needed something. The King of Cups is here in the reverse. But rarely reciprocating. And it's like, Pisces, you started doing introspection. You were like, wait a minute. I have to figure out, why do I keep pulling in this same kind of energy? The 4 of Swords is in the reverse. Some of you said, what is this? We started pulling back your energy, Pisces. You probably noticed that people were going through a withdrawal. They were like, wait a minute, I can't call on Pisces like I used to. The Emperor here, when you started taking control over your life a little bit more. Okay, there are some people that you had to deny access to. You had to deny their access. With the 2 of Swords, you didn't see it at first. You didn't see it at first, but after a while, you started seeing that you needed to deny access to a particular person or people. What was going on here that Pisces didn't see? What was going on here? Clarify the 2 of Swords. What happened? The Judgment. They were taking you for granted. They were doing things that wasn't fair. They probably were talking behind your back. And it was revealed to you. You realize these people weren't even grateful. Some of them. Yeah, 10 of Wands. They weren't grateful. They weren't grateful. And it wasn't until you backed up that you were able to really see what was going on here. We have the 8 of Cups here in the reverse. I do feel like, Pisces, you probably tried to explain how you felt to these people a few times. But with the 3 of Swords in the reverse, it literally went in one ear and out the other. So you had to make a decision. You backed up from someone that you knew was really using you. The High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah. What's weird about this, the moment you backed up, this person probably went on a tangent and said something along the lines of, or they felt like something along the lines of, you didn't keep your word. The High Priestess in the reverse, you didn't keep your word, like Pisces didn't keep their word. And you were like, wait a minute. You probably were feeling like, I don't mind doing for you, but I never told you I'd be, you know, I'd be your maid or your butler or whatever. Ace of Wands in the reverse. But you let that go. Thank you, Saranda, for your $9.99. Thank you. You let that go because you realized You never agreed to be somebody's servant. You agreed to be their family member, their friend, their lover, if this was a person you were dating, but or married to, but you never agreed to be their servant. And you never agreed to be in a situation where you weren't being thought of. The Wheel of Fortune. You felt like it should go both ways. If this person couldn't supply the same amount of attention that you supply, at least meet you halfway. But somebody didn't even meet you halfway. So you had to cut it off. With the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing, what did they really give you? So Pisces, what did they really give you? Clarify the King of Pentacles. When they could come straight to you and get their advice, get your help, get your love, get your attention. What did they really give you? Let's see. What did they really give Pisces? What do these people really give Pisces or this person? The Seven of Wands. They gave you the energy that you wanted to push away from you. They gave you negativity in some way. Maybe they weren't outright mean to you. They probably showed gratitude for you helping them. But by them not really showing up, or you could really feel that they weren't really grateful, that made you just push back from them. So they gave out an energy to you in return of something that made you want to pull away from them. You got the Death card. You wanted something different. You're like, I have to close this part of me down so that I can focus on the new. That's what she was feeling, Pisces. Give me a little bit more on this situation, the Death card. The Three of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah. You had to end a few friendships too. And you ask yourself, like, were they really my friends? You're only coming around when you want access to help you? The Empress in the reverse? Yeah. They weren't really feeding your spirit. They weren't really I'm hearing reimburse. But maybe you weren't looking for them to pay you or pay you back. You were just looking for reciprocity. You were just looking for people to consider, you know, that you took time out of your day to do whatever this was. And it's like, don't just come around and call when you want help. Come around and call to check on me, you know? Five of Wands. And you've been doing this a lot, Pisces. You probably did this for a few years until you realized that you were just giving way too much energy to the wrong things. The King of Wands. And if you notice that red flag, and that was a huge red flag for you, to always be trying to do things for other people and they're not acknowledging you. So you cut a few people off or you separated. The Tower is in the reverse. Do I feel like these people would like to have you back around them? Yeah, they want that access again. But with the Queen of Swords, I don't feel like it's possible. And if you have more peace at this point because you had to, you know, deny access to these people, keep it that way. Keep it that way. As long as you don't have hatred in your heart. Okay. What was going on with these people or this person? Why was Pisces being treated this way? Let's say. How does this person, I'll say person. How does this person feel about Pisces on a deeper level? Let's see what was going on here. How did they feel about Pisces? The Ace of Swords in the reverse. They felt like because you were so gentle, because you were gentle and reliable and kind of like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, let me see what I can do. You were that kind of person to them. They felt like you didn't mind. I don't know why they couldn't look at the human side of it and say, okay, maybe she'll get tired or maybe he'll get tired. But they felt like, okay, Pisces is doing this. You know, they must not mind. So it's like that's when you had to create a barrier. That's when you had to create a boundary for yourself. So that's why you're taking accountability, Pisces. You're taking accountability and you're seeing that because of who you are and the gift that you bring, you're seeing that access to you is a gift. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Sometimes you've had to remove yourself, Pisces, from people's lives who treated you like an option, so you're no longer one of their choices. Let me say it again. Sometimes some of you have had to remove people out of your life or remove yourself from their life, so that you'll no longer be treated as an option, right? And you gave them the option of not having a choice. So you're not one of their choices anymore. You're not one of their options anymore. I have aunts that stay 4 hours away, and I sent 3 of them a package. We talk all the time. My aunt that I never hear from wanted a package too. She even wanted to ship a different address. What? DP? That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, this could be family, friends. This could be anyone where you just realize, like, hey, access to me is valuable. I'm not saying I'm the most important person in the world. I'm important. But, you know, everybody doesn't need total access. Everybody doesn't need a lot of access to me. You've limited access or you denied access altogether, depending on the situation. You know? All right, let's look at the energies around you here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live. For other messages, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section to let me know how it resonates, okay? All right. Give me one moment. Okay. All right. Hey, Irene. Let's look at the energies around you, Pisces. Let's get 3 shuffles. 2 more. One more. All right, Pisces, let's see. What's the energy around Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher? Energy around Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. The overall energy, Pisces, I have the Death card. Somebody could like motorcycles or have a motorcycle as well. King of Cups is here in the reverse. Okay. So in response, Pisces, to you denying access or limiting access, with that Death card, somebody acknowledges that you have changed the way of doing things, okay? That's why the Death card is there. They feel like you're doing things differently. Clarify the Death card. The 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're moving forward with a new way of doing things. You're moving forward from the old version of you. So somebody sees that. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, and I feel like they have a heavy feeling about that. Clarify that King of Cups in the reverse. The 5 of Wands is in the reverse because they have a heavy feeling, because honestly they never expected you to back up. You know, with the 3 of Cups, because of the heart that you have. So when you stop doing as much as you used to do, when you stop talking as much as you used to talk, or maybe there was somebody you just had to cut completely off because it was just draining you. All these people were just, they were just shocked that you did that you chose yourself. The Nine of Wands is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm sorry. Yeah. You shut down. You stop giving energy. Not having your energy around, it is missed. Okay. We do have the Sun card. So there is someone, Pisces, that's very fond of you, that thinks fondly of you. Okay. The Nine of Swords. And this person in particular knows what you went through. I don't know if you just told them or they can relate to it themselves here. But this person, they know what you went through here. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, they also see that you have released yourself and they're proud of you for doing that. That you stood up for yourself in this way. In the past, I have the Justice card here. Okay. So to bring balance to this situation, Pisces, like I said, you have denied access. You have limited access, which has given you peace. It has given you clarity. It has given you time to think. And also you're choosing who gets to have that access as well. With the Strength card, Leo. Yeah, and it's made you stronger here. Because a lot of you felt like you were losing control of some things here. So you got your power back. With the Prince of Cups in the reverse, you've learned how to say no. You've learned how to say no. You've learned how to vocalize when things are not right. With the World card here, it feels like to me, Pisces, this person wonders what's next for you. Okay? They're seeing a new side of you, so they're wondering what's next for Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, because I feel like you move quietly, but you move with precision. So a lot of people don't really know what you're up to. They just know you're moving. They just know you're making things move and making things work for you. All right, with the Prince of Wands in the reverse, look at that. Yeah. They don't know how you do it, but you do it. With the Seven of Cups, I do feel like Pisces, this person, they are realizing instead of treating you like an option, you should have been a priority because you were doing a lot for people. There could have been someone in particular that you were providing a lot of emotional support, a lot of mental support or whatever, even financial. And this person's realized instead of treating you like an option, you should have been a priority. Okay. Let's see. Why weren't you a priority for this person? The Five of Pentacles. They may have had that into whatever they had going on type of energy, so they weren't able to really see. Maybe this person was really down on their luck at the time, and they really couldn't. They weren't really thinking about priority and all that kind of stuff. Clarify the Prince of Swords. And on the flip side, this also could have been a person that is a bit self-centered, okay? We have the Ten of Cups. I feel like, Pisces, whatever you help this person with, it really helped change the part of their life at that time, whatever it was. And with the Princess of Wands in the reverse, there is gratitude here. The Tower in the reverse is gratitude. And, you know, honestly, they hate that they don't have the access to you. They hate that you felt like you had to back up. With the Prince of Pentacles, you could have had a discussion with this person or a conversation, and you noticed that you had their full attention. After you backed away, you noticed you had their full attention. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They weren't trying to manipulate the situation. They weren't trying to convince you of anything. A lot of you, this person just listened, you know. Two of Wands in the reverse. I feel like, Pisces, honestly, they were embarrassed. They were embarrassed because of how they treated you here. They may have even asked you, like, why don't we talk anymore? With the Six of Wands in the reverse, and you told them, like, hey, I'm not really comfortable talking to you. You only call when things are bad for you. You only call when you want something. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They realized, they looked at it. They were like, wait a minute. I do that. I'm only calling, Pisces, when things are rough. So they acknowledge it. With the Devil card, Capricorn. Okay, you could have had people, Pisces, that acknowledged the fact that they didn't treat you right with the devil card. They didn't treat you well. But you were still helping them, or you did help them, or whatever the case was. Let's clarify that devil card. Yeah, Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you would take time out of your schedule sometimes to still help these people. So why were they treating you like this? Two of Cups in the reverse and the Hanged Man. Pisces, your energy, okay? With the Two of Cups in the reverse. Quite honestly, this person may have had some issues that had nothing to do with you. They projected stuff out to you, but that still wasn't an excuse, right? Okay, so how does this person feel with limited access or no access to Pisces? The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Like you're not giving them the time of day. The Fool in the reverse. Like they can't get your attention. The Five of Cups in the reverse here. Yeah. And they feel like you're unbothered by it. You made a decision for you and they feel like you're unbothered by it. The Lovers in the reverse. This could be somebody you were dating. You cut off access because you felt like this person was using you. They know why. You know? So that particular person feels like you're empowered now because you cut them off. Clarify the Lovers in the reverse. Yeah, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Do they wish you would come back? Yeah, they do. Do they wish you wouldn't have walked away? Yes, but it was necessary. Okay? All right. Anything else Pisces needs to know here? I'm hearing cutting off access or limiting access was for you. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Cutting off access was for you. That's what I hear when I was shuffling for that card there. Is there anything else for Pisces? The Temperance is in the reverse. I do feel like Pisces, someone could feel a bit unsettled. Not just because of what they've done or the fact that they didn't appreciate you outside of you doing favors for them. But they feel unsettled because, like I said, embarrassment, shame. This situation has caused this person to look at themselves and really see how they show up. And they can admit that they weren't really a good friend. With the Emperor here, thinking about them always wanting to appear like they're the Emperor, the Empress, they realized they were not a good friend to you, a good family member to you. They really didn't stand up for you like that. It's like, I'm the Emperor or an Empress, and I'm not even there for you like that. With the Chariot. So moving forward, that's something that they're going to think about, or something they do think about. What's some advice for Pisces dealing with this energy here? What's some advice? The Moon in the reverse. Continue to focus on you. Ten of Swords here. Yes, it is obvious that you think about the betrayal, but also think about the gifts that you've received since you've let go, okay? Queen of Wands. Stand firm in the boundaries that you've created. Okay? Stand firm, stay firm on the boundaries that you've created here. If you do not wish to contact this person again, stay on it. Okay? If your access is limited, stay on that. I feel like either limited to no access is helping you take your power back, and it's also helping you to regain your respect from these people that have taken you for granted. I do feel like a major lesson that you've learned is to not allow that to happen. Let's get some advice on the lesson here. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. It took for someone to make you to display an action that made you feel less than, or made you feel like you weren't important, for you to really see that you didn't deserve to be feeling like that. Yeah, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yep, it took for someone to take advantage, to make you feel less than, or the situation make you feel less than, for them to be deceitful, for them to be selfish, for you to truly understand that you deserve so much better. Okay? And that's why with the Princess of Cups, it's okay to be an unsolved mystery. It is okay to be an unsolved mystery. It is okay to be private. It is okay to be who you are. It is okay for people not to know everything about you. It is okay for there to be limited to no access here, because access to you is truly a gift. So if you trust a person enough to let them call you, come over to your home, hang out with you, ride in your car, you know, tell them things about your life, that is a gift. Empress energy. Because you're focused on yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself right now. You put a lot of work into developing who you are. And you don't have time for this Ten of Wands energy. You don't have time for people coming in your life and bringing you burdens, bringing you pain. Especially when you're trying to help them, right? So be mindful. Keep having a big heart, Pisces, because that's a big part of you. But be mindful as to how much of your access that you give. And also don't give so much that you deplete yourself, because with the Four of Wands, you deserve to be happy as well. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Pisces. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live for other messages. Please feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Remember, you are worth it always. Take care of yourself. Love and light. Until next time, we do the energy check this evening sometime. Have a great one, okay? Stay safe and blessed. Bye.